Hey, what's going on, everybody? Benny Child's founder of the Teach Me to Fish Effects trading community. And let me make sure that YouTube is receiving my stream. And all right, awesome. Okay. All right, guys, before we get into it, always remember that there are risks involved when trading Forex as well as trading any other investments. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, you got my face today. All right, let me think I'm going to be going in a little bit of a different direction for these streams. So, all right. I've already been up this morning trading. Um, did okay. Um, uh, caught caught some money on gold. Um, caught it. Got out at about 29 pips. Caught 29 pips on gold. Um, so also traded GBP Swiss. I was taking out. Um, I had my stop just below this zone right here. However, I was taken out right here by the stop hunt. I really don't like using stop losses. I will use trailing stops um, and typically set those at about halfway to my target point. So, but for whatever dumb reason, I decided to I decided to use trailing stop. So, uh, let me do this for you guys first. Let me do our pair watch. All right, let's do our pair watch. Let's run through these pairs on the 4 hour. Look at our setups. Um, and and of course, this is based off of the workflow, our workflow trading system. Okay. All right. So on the 4 hour daily, the dollar is showing a possible point of exhaustion. Okay. So we'll want to let this play out, and of course, wait for our directional arrow and a color changing candle. In this instance, that will close above the red and the yellow EMAs for the TDI. Okay, GBP USD. We did have exhaustion at the earlier part of the week in Tuesday. All right, we did have a directional arrow. We did have a color changing candle. However, that color changing candle did not get us below the red and yellow on TDI. So we would not have gotten into that one. All right, let's keep moving. GJ, nothing on GJ other than this back here last week seems to be pushing up. GJ has made me mad. I won't get into that, but GJ, nothing on GJ. All right, GBP NZD, um, based on my workflow system, definitely want to pay close attention to this one. Okay, we do have a possible point of exhaustion here. You kind of just need to wait on the directional arrow, and a color changing candle that will have us to close above the yellow and the red EMAs on the TDI. GBP Swiss. All right, GBP Swiss. It looks like let's see, did we get a signal back here? Because we had exhaustion on Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yep. And let's see, is that visibly? Nope, not there. So here could have got in, but this is a doji candle. Let me blow this up for you guys. I don't think you guys can really see that. All right, let's try it that way. One more. All right, so exhaustion. You know, this is a doji, but we did have a directional arrow going up, so that would not have been a valid trade to get into. However, if we do get one, maybe the 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time candle will give us a reason to get in. All right. GBPI, pay close attention to this one. All right. Um, we don't have a directional arrow on this one. So this candle here would need at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time would need to stay blue. Okay. We need to stay blue and give us this close above the red and yellow EMA on the TDI. Okay. And then plus we of course we need a directional arrow. Let's see if we drill down to the 1 hour if we already got it. Yep. We actually already got it here at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, but again, wait on the 4 hour. You have to wait longer for the setup. However, um, you can turn it into a possible swing trade. Okay, GBP CAD. Okay, that one's not ready, but it is an exhaustion point. All right, and again, we're waiting for that directional arrow and color changing candle to close. That will give us a close above the red and the yellow on the TDI. Same thing with Euro NZD. Same exact thing. Euro I. All right, so we are above the red and the yellow here. You would just need to get a color changing candle and a directional arrow. Uh, Nothing on gold other than you can probably change some trade, some try to trade some structural continuation to the upside. Um, so that's gold, S&P 500. We're at a possible exhaustion here. Just need to wait for the rest of our entry rules. Okay. Litecoin. Litecoin is at a possible exhaustion point. Just waiting on. We do have a color changing arrow candle. We just need to wait on our directional arrow and a close below the yellow market sentiment line on TDI. All right, I'm gonna drop down to the 5 minute and see if we can catch some scalps. Take a look at see what's going on again with the news. All right. So U.S. has news at 8:30. set numbers. It's not ready to do anything. Same thing with GJ. Oh, GBP NZD may be a possible trade. GBP NZD. All right, and guys, I'm down to the 5 minute. Um, GBP Swiss. I'm mad about that. Anywho, GBP GBP CAD. Oh, we missed out on that one. Euro NZD, Euro just missed it not too long ago. I'm not gonna worry about it. Gold is still going down. Try to catch that going back up. So where were we? DJ NZD, I believe. Let's watch NZD. All right, let me see what we're doing. Okay. So we're just waiting to see if we're gonna get a drop on GBP NZD. Um, I mean London. Let's see what London. Um, London came out and uh, did give us a turn at numbers to 2.03. Okay, and was that a good turning point from the 1 hour? So we're um, back at another 1 hour zone. So it's my scalping account. I just started this one. So mm, yeah, pretty much watching paint dry when you do this. I don't too much like doing this, but let's see. Let's grab another one. This is the dollar index. Hold on, it's supposed to be over. All right, looks like we may be getting a little bit of action on GBP and ZD. Let's just see how it plays out. Um, you guys can see we do have divergence on the TDI right here. It's crossing back over our overbought um, level on TDI. We are at a 1 hour zone um, that has not been broken. All right, we have movement. All right, we do have rejection on 5 minute zone, so let's draw a simple trend line if you want for the confluence. trend line. Retest another zone. Scalping, I tell you. Let's see what gold is doing. Ain't gold right now. Have that on the daily. It's at the bottom portion of this daily zone. So, um, man, I wish I would have stayed in that trade. But it's all good. We got our pips. So even on this 5 minute, we do have this going on. Let's go back to GBP and ZD. Pushing right through. Got the repaint close to the numbers. See if it breaks that. Where's it going? It's got. Can't see. I need some specs. We got that. get a turnaround to New York. And it may just be a pullback. Let's see which way this thing has been going for the week. But yeah, for the whole, I mean, what, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, it's just following the higher time frame. So, let's see. Look like this is following the 1 hour. So it's not gonna, yeah. Looks like it almost wants to pull it back on the 1 hour right here too. So, excuse me, guys. And so again, this is why it is good to uh, wait on your confirmations. Okay. Um, Take a look here. Let's take that off. Put these on. I really like this one. Grab this doji right here. Yeah. GBP CAD is a decent candidate. GBP odd is a decent candidate. And GBP NZD. So let me push these. GBP NZD. GBP CAD. I think I said GBP odd. GBP CAD. GBP odd. Okay. Excuse me. Got a little minute for that. Let's take a look at shot through that one. It's probably going under that one. Add numbers again. It's the name of the game, guys. When you're gonna scout, just gotta wait it out. We could be going to the upside, but again, I prefer. I don't know. I think I see reversals better. I have rules to trade, continuation with. But all right, so we got 5 minutes on that one. Let's take a look at GV CAD. GV CAD is still trying to decide where it wants to reverse at for the short term. GBP odd. Close the numbers at the bottom of a 1 hour. Um, that would need to be taken out. This 5 minute would need to be taken out. Let's see what time is it. 6:12. How long we been going? 37 minutes. So we'll see. 7. We'll see if we don't get anything by 6:30. All right. Which if we don't get anything by 6:30, go take a nap and see what I can catch at the U.S. Open. Um, Again, I was up London Open caught 30 pips on gold, 29 pips on gold. GJ caught 20 pips. But what pair was that? Um, there was another pair that pretty much took all that back. So it's all good. You guys that's watching, feel free to drop. Oh, my bad. Hey, what's going on, Amit? Amit says he's making all-time lows. Teach me how to use TDI, please. Sure. That's no problem. My apologies for not checking the chat. Um, let me show you. With TDI, um, what a lot of individuals will tell you is that, hey, as soon as, well, let me first say this. Let me first give you the breakdown of the TDI. Um, okay, so typically how the TDI is set up, the green EMA, right? So the TDI is actually made up of an RSI oscillator, Bollinger Bands, and then three EMAs. Um, and basically, what you're watching is the green EMA. All right. This is called the price signal. Okay. The red EMA is your signal line, and the yellow EMA is your market sentiment line. Basically, what you're looking for. Oh, and then the TDI has two main levels that people look at, your 70 level and your 30 level. Okay. Whenever your green price line goes over the 70, that means that it's in an overbought position. Okay. Whenever your green line goes below the 30, that means that your your TDI is in an oversold position. All right. Now, whenever that green line goes above the 70, you want to be looking for possible shorts, right? That means, again, that means that the market has been overbought for so long that this indicator is suggesting that it could possibly turn around here soon. Okay, so what a lot of people will tell you is that, hey, as soon as you see that the TDI is overbought, to jump into the trade. But you don't want to do that. This is just an indicator, okay? All this is doing is indicating to you what the market has indicated to it. So basically, it lags behind. So you want to watch price action. And so you can kind of see that even like way back here, show you. Try not to miss out on this trade too. You can see that way back here, TDI has been overbought very high too. But all you see is that we've been getting a lot of continuation. Okay. So again, this is not the end all be all. Okay. But it just indicates to you that, hey, the market is getting ready to turn around. Okay. And so typically what you want to do, if you're going to trade off of the TDI, you want to trade it, even though this is not a perfect example. Um, well, I should tell you this, the way that I trade it. Okay. If you're using my workflow system, okay, the way that you can trade it, if you don't know how, that the way that it'll help you Um, if you give me 1 second, I'll answer your question. The way that the way that my system helps you is that whenever the market is in an exhaustion state or close to an exhaustion state, you get a golden exhaustion square. So from there, what you want to look for is a directional arrow. Here, let's look back here. Look to the left where my um, mouse is. Give me 1 second. Check that trade. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. The way my system works is, um, for instance, back here, you'll get an exhaustion square, which lines up with the TDI. This is pretty much overbought. Then you want to wait for a directional arrow and then a color changing candle that causes the green price line on the TDI to close above the yellow and the red. Once you do that, as you see in this example, it kind of went sideways. It dipped down on you for 22 pips, but it did not take out this exhaust square. And again, you can pretty much just ride it until the next exhaustion point. So this was a 126 pip profit range, right? Not saying that you're going to get all those 126 pips, but you definitely have potential doing that. I actually, to answer that question a bit, I actually have a video on my channel that shows you how to add TDI to your desktop. I also have one for mobile as well, but I have a video that shows you how to add your TDI to your desktop, and that will have all of the settings. All right, I go through all the settings on that video, so just go check that out. Um, just go to my channel, just go to the channel and search add TDI to desktop. Okay, and then also if you're looking for the settings for mobile, I also have a video on how to add TDI to mobile, so you can go check that. But that's pretty much how you want to use the TDI. Um, that TDI lets you know when it's overbought and oversold, and it's really just an RSI oscillator on steroids. All right, and the reason why I say on steroids because you get these extra. Oh, thank you so much, Amit. I appreciate you watching the videos and just supporting the channel. I hope they help in some type of way. But with the TDI, that's basically how you want to use it. You want to wait until um, it shows you that it has been exhausted. That green TDI is the green price signal, the price line is overbought, and then you just want to watch your chart for price action. That will tell you when to get into the trade. But again, um, so it just as far as the time frames, it really depends on your personal schedule. Me personally, I can just because how my life is set up right now. Um, I run a couple of different businesses, and I trade forex. So I have that time flexibility, um, that I can trade around the clock. I can you know I can trade throughout the day. But based on your personal um, uh, schedule, that's really going to determine what's the best time frame. Now, I will tell you, in my own personal opinion, the best session to trade is London. All right, um, London, my time. I'm here in the U.S. on the East Coast, so when London opens, um, that is 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on on the chart time, the GMT time is 1000 hours, 1000 hours. Um, that's when you're going to find the highest liquidity. I mean, just as an example on GBP NZD, you can look again how I have my system set up. This gray, let me switch to the 15 minute. This gray um, box here is the Asian session. Okay, and right here on the edge, let me twist this over to this. Right here on this edge, right here. Let me circle this for you. Let's make this, I don't know, pink. All right, right here on the edge, right here. This is the 3 a.m. to 3:15 candle. All right, so you can see that when London opened on the GBP NZD pair, it opened up here, it shot down, it wicked out at this 2.03 um, quarter point, and then it's just been rising. So from it opened here, so let's just say from London open to now, that's 122 pips. And so trading the London session and looking at the pound pairs, that's going to be like the highest time of volatility. Like you're able to catch the the best pips. You just have to watch for market structure, market cycle, and market manipulation um, when you do that. Okay. Um, so again, I missed out on this pair um, earlier because I was trading gold. I traded it from, let's see, let me switch this over to the regular candles. I traded it from about here just before, like, I think it's probably somewhere up here. But I caught 29 pips off of gold today. All right. And so I missed, like, I missed that stuff. So you don't watch every single pair all the time. So I know that's a little bit more than what you asked, but um, I think that's the best session to trade is London. Um, I really like trading the 4 hour because that allows me to work my businesses and then also trade the Forex. Um, I can come to my terminal every 4 hours and check. An individual who may not be in my shoes, they may work on a regular job, so um, they may want to look into trading like the daily, right? And then that way, with the daily, that closes at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? And then so, most people here in the U.S. they work, um, they get off at 5. So you're able to get off work, do your errands, and then come look at your charts to see what the market has done for that day. All right. And then what I always recommend, I don't mind sharing it. I always recommend if you're gonna trade the daily, take a look to see what price is done. All right. See if you have your if your entry rules have been met, and then get up at New York and wait for that move. Excuse me, get up at London, get up at the London session and wait for the move to take place that will uh, work towards or put you towards the trade that you're looking for. Uh, you can do it. Like it's individuals out there who trade. Amit says, I want to be full-time trader. Whenever I take trade, it reverse all the time. Yeah, you have to wait on your confirmations. Like you can't just like jump in. And I know people like you may watch like a lot of videos, and people may be like, oh, look how ugly your chart, that chart is. But if you have to, if you have to plot on trend lines and horizontal support and resistance, and have your indicator, whatever you need to do to make sure that you're getting in um, a profitable and favorable trade, then that's what you do. Of course, it's great that if you can just open your chart and not have all the indicators to trade it that way. That would be great. But you just set your entry rules, all right, and only get in if your entry rules have been met. Only get in if your entry rules have been met. So, for instance, I'm getting it looks like I may be able to get in on this trade here. All right. Um, just some basic knowledge. What I'm looking at is I'm looking at that this trend line is being broken. Okay. I'm looking at we're at a quarter point. All right. We're at 2.0425. Okay. So this may be a possible trade for me to take. All right. Um, technically, I would want to wait to get into the trade when 2.04 has been broken. All right. Um, right now, it's just kind of rejecting off of this 13 MA. Let me dismiss it. Um, so, and then if I wanted to switch over to my trading system, again, my trading system, and I'm not trying to sell you the trading system or anything like that, of course, but it's just the fact of the matter. Especially when I'm scalping, I can switch over to this and just use my entry rules based off of the system to get in. So um, now, will that cause me to be in the trade later? Yeah. So if this holds, I will wait for a directional arrow, okay, and then a color changing candle that has the green price line below the red and the yellow, okay, and it may not give it to me. Um, that's why I'm gonna go into like I should have ended now, but I'm gonna go into like till about 7 and just go take a quick nap and jump back jump back on during London session to see if I can catch some scalps. What did you say? Show me how you trade. Can you take a live trade? Yeah, I have no pro- I don't have a problem with taking a live trade. Um, like I said, my entry rules have to be met. Right? That's it. Yeah, I have no problem. I have no problem with taking taking wins on YouTube as well as taking losses. So yeah, if my entry rules are met, I'm watching. Oh, GBP CAD. Let me see. I had that and then that. All right, it's pulling back here. I'll take it. I'll take this trade. All right, and so again, with the trading system, we'll sell that. All right, and so and again, it's not it's not a 100% system, but it helps you to get in a trade that would be a little bit more favorable. All right, so I'm in GBP CAD. The reason why I'm in, I have an exhaustion square, a directional arrow, and a color changing candle that has green price line below my yellow um, my yellow market sentiment line and my red signal line. All right, from there, I like to switch over to the regular. Okay, and I trade support and resistance. All right, excuse me, supply and demand. Okay, so I'm in $-6. right? This is a small account, $370.77. Um, for me, proper risk management is half of 1%. So I got in it in the trade at $1.50. Okay. Um, for this, I would shoot for here, which is only 10 pips. So what I'm gonna do is do a trailing stop. You can't see this, but I'm doing a trailing stop of 10 pips. I'm gonna cancel out my take profit just in case it's a runner. All right. What I'm gonna be looking at is, um, let me jump up to the 1 hour. All right. What I'm doing is I'm backing. I'm going up the time frame to see where how much I want to give the market. All right, so for me, I'm gonna go back to the 5 minute, and so if if I get a candle to close above this line right here, then I'm gonna manually take myself out of the trade. And the reason why I'm doing it without actually putting in like my take profit and my stop loss, the reason why I'm doing it without putting in the stop loss is sometimes they'll get close and they'll open the spread up on you, but they won't actually close above here. Okay, and then we may get a runner. So we'll see. All right, take a look at the 15 minute. See if we had any entry rules. Yeah, we didn't have anything on the 15. The 1 minute. Yeah, see. Um, it could be making a head and shoulders pattern right here. Um, yeah, one shoulder, maybe a possible second shoulder here. All right. Um, okay. So again, the entry rules. I mean, it's really nothing you could do about it. The entry rules were met. All right. Um, the entry rules were met. Now, if it decides to continue up, then it'll continue up, which I think it will. But while that's running, I want to take a look at GBP and ZD. On GBP and ZD. So I'm at the GBP CAD. And it's just one of those things like you can't do anything about it if it goes against you. Again, as long as for me, I was confident in taking the trade because my entry rules are met. And again, like I always say, you can't control the market. All right, you have an idea of how the market works and what they typically the manipulations that they typically do. All right, but you're not in control. Okay, so what I like to do is this. If I take a look at the 15 minute, let me see. That will actually be the zone, but I also see divergence here from there to here. All right, you can see how change this. You can see how price went up here and made its way down here. All right, that's what you call um, hidden divergence, or excuse me, regular divergence. And so when it shows that, that also lets you know that the market um, is at a possible point of going down. Okay, and please hear and understand the terminology. I said possible. Okay, because again, you're not in control. We just have a particular knowledge. All right, so so maybe we'll get head and shoulders here. All right, okay, we do have that, and then that. You still with me, Amit? All right, cool. Now this is what happened to me on GBP Swiss. This is where I took my loss at because I got in here and I moved my stop loss up and it came back here and took me out. And I was like, so GBP CAD, we're gonna watch GBP CAD and see it is definitely the pair is definitely losing momentum. Okay, see how we have like these short candles is definitely losing momentum. And so, I mean, the candles tell a story too. Okay, even back here, like you can just see all these small candles, and then it shot up. All right, and then even if I take a look at volume, I can see like here, market got in, market makers got in, had high volume on this short candle. All right, fake people out there, high volume here. They let off the gas pedal here. All right, cool. You love to learn. I love to teach. But again, I just let people know, hey, I'm an everyday guy. Like I'm an everyday guy, so I get stuff wrong too. Again, I have a knowledge. I've been trading for a while. I do have a knowledge that most people don't have when trading Forex. All right, because there's tons of people that learn about Forex every day, every minute of the day, and they just immediately start trading and don't know what they're doing. But at least when you have a knowledge, you're at a better advantage. But again, we're all still at a disadvantage because we're not the market makers. So admit you're gonna try to make me give away everything that you asked me about the volume. Uh, yeah, I can't. I won't give away everything. I can't give away everything because I do have paying students, so I can't give away everything. But um, you can just really like just look at the size of the candles and say, oh, okay, we're kind of losing momentum. Okay. But again, that's not the end all be all because they could push through this. All right, these are all indicators. Again, the indicators are only telling us what the market has already told it. So we're still at a disadvantage. So um, and this is a lot. Like so far, this is a lot for a 10 pip trade for me. Like I'm negative like 14 pips. So, but because I'm not trying to get like that sniper entry, at the very, very like, high of the day or low of the day, um, I do give myself a little bit more wiggle room. Okay. And again, I'm basing it off of structure. So if I think I did this on the 15 minute. If price breaks this structure, then I'll go ahead and manually take myself out of the trade. I just don't want I just don't want to be taken out of the trade um, by them like manipulating like the spread, which they do a lot. So um, yeah, um, I will tell you this: like with the volume indicator, um, I'll say this: my understanding of the tick volume indicator, um, it can help you to identify when the big traders, the traders who have like millions of dollars to even trillions of dollars to pump into the market to get it to move, to get it to move. All right. Um, so if you know how to set up your volume indicator and know how to read your volume indicator, you can see where um, a lot of volume has been pumped into the market. Okay, and because you and I mean, this is only what $370 account. All right, that's not enough. Even if I threw this whole account into the market, that's not enough to move the market. All right, the only individuals who can cause volume to go up, the only individuals who can cause the market um, to move the way that it does, to move period, really, are those individuals who have the capital, they have the cash flow to to pump into the market. All right, and I mean that's all trading is. Like really, trading is when you trade forex, you're basically signing up to be a crash dummy. All right, I may be telling my age a little bit, but when I was a little boy, there was a popular um, television show company, whatever, called the Crash Car Dummies or something like that. All right, but you know what crash dummies are? All right, they're the dummies that you put in a car and to test the features of the car, to test the stability of the car, to test the safety of the car. Then they put these dummies in and they ram the the car into a wall. That's what we sign up to be, okay? Because these individuals, these market makers, one way that they make their money, and this is good. It seems to be going down in the trade. Seems that it was producing a Head and Shoulders, but we already know that these patterns and things that we look at doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is supply and demand. And so the only thing the only thing that happened was that when we got to here, and I know I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but when we got to this point of the market, there were more sellers than buyers. All right, the market makers had more selling orders than buy orders that sat right here. So now it's pushing down. And then once it gets to a point to where there are more buyers than sellers, then the market is going to go up. So right now, this is this is pretty balanced. All right, this range right here, and that's all ranges are. And I'm this is pretty, this is good for you to know too. That a lot of people not going to tell you. But all a range is where there is balance in the market, meaning down here there are the same amount of orders as it was up here. Same amount of buy orders down here as it is sell orders up here. That's all a range is. That's all a candle is. Like really a candle itself is a range. And that's why your candles change colors, because in between these price points of the candle, the high and the low of the candle, are orders. Okay, and once enough orders come into the market, then it's going to make that candle be a bull candle or a bear candle. Okay, so but that's all ranges are. Ranges are a balance of orders. Okay, and when you get moves like this this tells us down here that there has been an imbalance of orders. When you see it shoot like this, it's because down here the market makers had more buy orders than sell orders, all right, and it caused it just to shoot up. So right now we're in a range, and this range seems to be, okay, producing a head and shoulder pattern. All right, now we'll see if if the market makers have enough sell orders here than buy orders. If they continue to get enough sell orders, then you'll see the market turn around on you. And so that's just let you know what's really going on in the background. Okay. Um, so for me, like trend lines and things of that nature, they help, but even that's not the end all be all. For me, the end all be all is supply and demand. That's that's how the world works, right? That's how the world works, supply and demand, right? All right. If there's a demand for it and you have the supply, you're gonna make the money. So that's that's it. That's how the world works. That's how Forex works. And again, the market makers, they have enough money to move the market. All right. And so what they do is they this is all they do. The whole thing is a manipulation. They induce it to go one way to get enough people to come in on that journey. And when they get enough people to come in on that journey, they they decide to go the other way and take that money. So that's just how it is. And that's why I always tell you guys when I in my videos, you have to know how the market works and how it flows. And once you have that understanding, you can be a profitable trader. Like you can be a profitable trader. So that's pretty much it. And I'm waiting to see if I'm waiting to see if this is going to be a profitable trade. All right. So let's take a look at our other pairs. All right. So also on GBP and ZD, we have our exhaustion candle, our exhaustion square, and our directional arrow. All right. And so we again will want to wait for a color changing candle to give us a close below the red and the yellow on the TDI. This looks good because the TDI has been overbought and now it's coming back in. And so we'll see. All right. Now, the same thing with GBP CAD. One of their tactics as well is the waiting game. All right, because they know that they could wait you out. So what I did was, I thought I did this on the 15-minute chart. I'm checking my zone on the 15-minute chart. Okay, this is my zone on the 15-minute chart. So drop back down to the 5-minute chart. If I get a breaking of this zone, then that's a fail trade for me. Okay, giving up money. All right, then I move on to the next pair. All right, so GBP I already marked this up. This is a 1 hour zone that I found for GBP Okay, um, really how I would want to trade this if this was a true turnaround. Um, wait for a breaking, wait for this to be broken, and then get in. GBP CAD, admit I got in because you were asking me to get in, and like the little entry rules were met. But again, I typically like watch market structure. So GBP NZD, and this one um, sets up for us while I'm still on live with you guys. Um, I'll take it once this area has been broken. So, oh, just to let you guys know, I don't know if you read the description or saw any of my past videos, but what I'm going to start doing is start doing a $25 giveaway and a free 30-minute private session with me for every 100 subscribers the channel gets, starting at 500 subscribers. So we're almost at four. So at 500 subscribers, I'm gonna implement that giveaway. So help me get there, guys. All right, help me get there. All right, so looks like I'm gonna be giving up money here on GBP NZD. I mean GBP CAD, GBP NZD. Let's see. They may turn around there or they may keep going. Let's focus on GBP NZD right now. Yeah, I mean, just looking at this 1 hour, it's probably gonna go up to here. Yeah, so it's gonna be a losing trade for me. See, even after all of that talk about, it just goes to show you again, like what they teach us is not really what goes on. So again, we had that imbalance. So we'll see if if these orders hold up and drop for us. We're at 1.735, still pushing up. GBCAD did not have news, but we do. The Euro pairs do. So we got a minute and 24 seconds. So this is basically how I scalp. Let's see if this zone is going to be broken or just retest it or just test it. I could have taken the other side of the trade as well, but I, I don't like doing all that back and forth. Let's see if we're going to get a test or a break. All right, we got a test so far. Let's see. So I'm not out the trade yet. And again, guys, this is why I say practice a good account risk management. Okay, because right now, if you're able to allow the market to fluctuate. All right, I was able to let the market go to the next zone. I'm able to let the market go to the next zone and see if that zone is going to be tested or broken. It was only tested. It did not break the zone. Price did not break the zone, so it was only tested. So we'll see if price is going to go ahead and turn around for us. Excuse me. Um, and again, anyway, it is what it is. You don't win every trade, but we'll see. When we got in the trade, I did I like what I saw. Um, so I was confident in the trade. So I'm not mad about it. We'll see. Uh, admit I do. If you want to learn about volume from me, um, I do have a volume course. It is, if you go to my website and go to the product section, all right, it is going to be in the advanced training on like how to trade with volume. You can do that, and that's $30. Now, it is a recurring $30 per month, but you can cancel at any time. So if it doesn't take you a whole month to get it down, which I think you'll get it down in a day. But if it doesn't take you a whole month, then you just cancel. You Um, just cancel that. But I do have that training on on the website. I think what I need to do is actually go and put in the description on the website exactly what trainings are in each module. So we'll see. All right, this could just be a stop hunt going down, or this could be the actual reversal that we were waiting for. That they were just shooting up to grab some more orders. So, um, kind of what you can do. Sometimes what I would do is like when I've been in drawdown like that, when I'm scalping, I would kind of drop down to the next time frame. If I don't see structure on the 5 minute that's beyond this point, I will come up or drop down and then just kind of go ahead and put like my stop loss based on structure. And so that way I'm not, I'm not giving up as much as I would have given up, but my original trade is going to stay the same. Um, so so again, you guys see again you guys are seeing firsthand the importance of, like I always say, and I'm still gonna give myself some room because one of the, even though I'm kind of, this is in reverse right now. Okay, so this is in reverse right now. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm cutting my losses. All right, I'm still trying to give myself some breathing room for the trade. Okay, um, I'm still giving myself some breathing room for the trade, and so what I'm doing is I'm minimizing my loss, and so now like the same thing what you would normally do with a take profit line, or the stop loss when you're in profit. I'm kind of doing the same thing for me being not being in profit. So um, we do have exhaustion on the 15 minute. Um, Still a lot of time left for a 15 minute, but it looks like it could be forming an engulfing. We actually do have an engulfing on the 5 minute. Okay, so that's a good that's a good sign again, but at this point I'm just kind of managing my loss instead of managing my profit right now. Okay, and so um, the original trade is for 10 pips to scalp. Um, so like I said, it is what it is. So um, GBP NZD, we could have got in on GBP NZD, but again, I don't want to over leverage. So GBP NZD, yeah, it looks like everything is turning around. We did have a trade here for that. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in, but I'm gonna go in at 70 cents on GBP NZD. All right, I'll do a trailing stop. Okay. All right, so I'm in two trades: GBP CAD, GBP NZD. Currently GBP CAD, I'm managing my loss. All right. GBP NZD, we will be managing a profit. Okay, let me jump up to the 15 minute really quick and find how far I will allow this trade. Am I this GBP NZD? Yeah. See how far I will allow this trade to go against me, and that looks like there. So I'm gonna watch that zone on the 5 minute for GBP NZD. GBP CAD. Let's take a look. All right, we still got a minute and some change for GBP CAD. All right, so Looks like I'm kind of turning around. And let me do this. GBP and ZD 5 minute. Let's do it like that. See, 15 minute. I need to set. Need to set this. I'm gonna add it based off of this one. Okay, that one. All right. Is that what I did on the 15 minute? I love to learn. Okay, yeah. So, oh, so make sure I'm giving it enough room. But I'm not gonna give up too much. Okay, I'm not. So, since you just gotta cut your losses. Just let your let just take the loss. Just take the L. All right. So it could just be coming up for these stop hunt, but that's fine. If it stop hunts, then I'll gracefully bow out and take the L. Oh, I need to get some more water. Oh, I'm staying up. I was supposed to go to sleep and take a nap, guys. Oh boy. Mm, yep. All right. Lost on GBP CAD. We lost. Let me see. $22.70 on GBP CAD. Let's see if GBP NZD is gonna do us better. Switch that over. back for London. All right, let's take a look. Let's run through these. GPR would have been the better. Dollar still playing around at the bottom. GPUSD. Mm, 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 mm. I'm just going through now. Unfortunately, looking at the better trades that I could have taken. Alright, GPUSD. Taking a look at the news. US has Euro and US have 8:30 news. Yeah, I got into these trades too close to news, man, to be scalping. Like I got into them too close to news, but it's all good. So GU, I wouldn't necessarily take right now. And watch. What was that? What trade were we in? Amid GBP CAD. Um, it's probably it may have just been a stop hunt, but GJ, which is like my favorite pair. But I only trade this pair. I only swing like I only trade this pair on the 4 hour and up. I take that back. That's a lie. I do scalp this pair, but my preferable trading on GJ is a higher time frame trading. All right, let's see how we're looking on GP and ZD. I don't know about the GP and ZD. This 1 hour zone has been broken, so it's probably just gonna like retest. Probably gonna more like gonna end up losing this one too. And 1 hour zone was broken. I know I kind of have a lot going on here with gold. Give me a second. Let me reset this. Let's see, gold will probably move a lot at New York. So, yeah, I should have stopped taking that. So, again, GBP NZD, we have this balance going on. Same amount of orders on this side as it was on at the bottom as it was at the top. Um, so we're probably gonna shoot back up and see if we have the same amount of orders. Um, they're gonna, they're basically again going back up, testing to see um, if more sellers have come into the market here. All right, so let's see if we get a profitable live scalp for you, Amit. Proper scout would have been this London Open, though. I will tell you that. Um, TJ. If you have any more questions for me, you can ask them. I'll do my best to answer them. Other than that, this is like watching paint dry. So, scale up to the 15-minute. Nothing. Mm. Hey, what's going on, Good Life? Yeah, I'm doing some scalps. Um, Decided to come on and do some scalps for you guys. Um, you're in GJ Bar right now. On what time frame? 'Cause you know that's my pair, man. That's my pair. What time frame are you on your buy? Good life, if you don't mind. 30 minute. Cool. Look like you're getting a little bit of a. You've been trade. Have you been trading it since London open? I bet that's what you've been doing. Yep, my man. That's a good call. That's a good call. You're up a good amount of pips. Decent amount. Yeah, that's good stuff, man. GBPNZD. All right. Yeah, these pound pairs are going up. I have been just trying to like just scalp a quick like just quick pullbacks. Um, but haven't been successful. I did catch 29 pips today off of gold, but with these scalps, I ended up giving pretty much giving it back. So um, I'm going to see what GBP does, and then jump back over to my regular trading. I'm gonna go take a nap. And I'm just scanning through, just grabbing, trying to catch like little quick pullback scalps. Um, I was trying to, but it didn't work out for me. So as soon as I get done with this GBP trade, I'm out in this stream and then come back and just do regular trading. All right. So gold was pretty good because I pretty much caught gold at the London Open, like up here, and checked out like around here somewhere. Um, so yeah, if I'm gonna do it, I'm like you. I like to come in at London, but it's all good. Good life. Do you trade market makers? Oh, okay. Just curious. Breakout? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I don't. My bad. It's all good. Okay, nah, it's all good. You don't have to answer that. I was just curious if you traded market makers. Oh, breakout. That's what's up. Hmm. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Pretty much. That's the only way to do it. Um, what I was saying earlier in the live stream, I was actually speaking with Amit. I was just showing him where um, trading in London Open, like this would have just a perfect trade. It opened up, came back, found support at the 2.03 quarter point, and then it's just been going up ever since. So you're talking 50. This is a 100 plus pips, GBP NZD so far, and it basically London came in off of this zone right here. This is the zone London launched off of. Like came up, bam, and just shot. So, um, and again, I was just trying to catch a pullback off of this 15 minute over here. Bam. So we just kind of see if it's going to see if we got enough orders up here to push price down. So yeah, yeah, yeah. For as far as the indicators, like for me, to each his own. Like, 'cause I know they do help, some individuals. But um, I like, I will do this, all right, because typically what I show you guys with this workflow system, it will set hidden supply and demand for you guys. But me personally, I'll leave everything else on and trade um, accumulation and distribution. All right, and I'll leave everything else on just to help me to see um, confirmation. But again, it's really just another support and resistance. Excuse me, price action, support and resistance. So yeah, but that's good, man. Nice to meet a purist. But yeah, that's the best way to be. And with you doing it on the 30 minute, I think that helps better to be able to catch some really strong support and resistance, stronger support and resistance, and so yeah, that's what's up. I commend you for that. All right, so looks like for right now, there are more buy orders, excuse me, sell orders. So we'll see. We will see. You already got one break of it. It's going down and testing. Could just be. triggering some could just be triggering some stops on the way up, or triggering some sales on the way down to reverse it. So yeah, but when I come back after, I'm gonna take a break, um, take a nap, get the family up. But when I come back, I'll show you guys. I trade with Good Life and do and just do straight price action. So I think I want to definitely do more of these. I'm just trying to um I have a lot to balance as far as like being live like this. Um because I'm responsible for my trading community. All right, I want to make sure that I'm not um I want to make sure I'm not taking away too much from them by going live. Um but I also want to um be helpful in any way that I can. Um, but I definitely want to start going live and like just start going live because it's not a lot of like real traders out there that's like going live. Like they don't go live for whatever reason. Um, but Good Life says GJ go above 133, 453. And Canada close bullish in the 15 minutes. I'm looking at buy. So let me see. 133 spot 453. But you're on the 30-minute, right? Oh, 15-minute, I'm sorry. Let's do this. It's GJ, 15-minute. The only thing that I would add is so I don't have to necessarily do it myself is put on my indicator that shows me price point. All right. So, true. And we'll do 10. All right. All right. So I will jump over to that. Let me just check GBP and ZD. Uh, GBP and ZD. Let's see if we get another close below that zone. Got a minute and 5 seconds left. We'll see if we get another close below that zone. Yeah, also throw on my HUD. Okay. Okay, and I am going to, oops, all good. I am going to change this to white. All right, now let's take a look at GBP and ZD. We got a close. Okay, we got a close below the zone. Let's see if it's gonna continue down for us. Let's see. Are we at a 1 hour? We are at a 1 hour. Let me draw on this 1 hour. Okay, take a look at this 15. All right. So we close below the 15. The 15 zone. It's kind of flirting with the bottom of the 1 hour zone. GJ 15 minute. GBP NCD. I think trying to stop custom. I think we did. It's 20. Let's pull back. What do you say you waiting on? 133, 453. Mm, I would be hesitant. uh, GJ. If I found support, I mean it's pretty good now because you did find some support. Um, but for me, 133.522. If I found some support here at 133.522, then I would get in. But it's all good. GPNZD looks like it's finally going in profit on this scalp. Um, and this is a secondary scalp, so I only put, based on my this account size, I only put it like 70 cents on, so it's all good. Um, it will probably run to, that would give us 22 pips. So I'll do I'll do another one right there, just to put me at my half of 1%. Um, see if we get it. I'm gonna trail this at I'll trail it at 10 pips. Oh, we just had some news come out. Custom. That one's at 10. I'm gonna have to trail this one. I'll leave this one at 10. Leave them both at 10. All right. Good life. Let me know when you're in the trade for GJ. Again, for me, I would get in if I found support above 133.522, 0.522. Um, but again, I would just have to. Did I draw? I didn't draw that. I didn't draw that. Um, I mean, taking a look at. Let's see. This was going down. You really got this on right here for GJ. So yeah, looks like you're gonna get it. Yeah, it turned around on me. Underrated. What's going on, man? Just up. Uh, Trading with you guys. I was supposed to have already gone back to bed. Um, my new friend, I don't know if he's still here. Amit, we were kind of looking at some stuff, going over some stuff, and we jumped in a couple of like small like scalps that didn't work out for us. And I told him I was gonna take a break and come back and like do like some real trading. But then Good Life jumped on. Now he has me watching. I'm watching GJ with him. He's already been in since London Open, just adding, just catching pips, adding to his positions. So he's doing real good. The I caught 29 pips on gold this morning. 29 pips on gold, and I think Swiss, I think GBP Swiss, I might have caught 10, and GB, GBP CAD, playing around GBP CAD, I think I ended up giving all that back. So it's like, all right, enough of this foolishness. I haven't been scalping in a while, but it's all good. So right now, just to give some context, GBP NZD seems to be um, pushing out of this like 1 hour zone. But this is definitely a scalp. This is definitely a counter trend because right now it's pushing up. It had been going down all week. GBP NZD. You guys see that? It had been going down all week. So if you trade market makers, then this is basically the midweek reversal. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, the pair overall has been recently going down. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, it's just, you know, the main trend is up, but here it has been going down. So, um, yeah, it's just correcting or whatever. But yeah, we're just catching these scalps really quick. It's not gonna be much. Again, this is a new account that I put together for scalping to live with you guys, but it didn't work out as as I had hoped. I should have went live with the goal, but so just the small scalps, you guys know. My proper risk management is half of 1% of your account. So that's what I did. GBP was a secondary trade to the GBP CAD that I was in, and so cool. We got a risk-free trade on that, on one of those. So um, and I'm only shooting for 20 pips on these. So I did a trailing stop of 10 pips. I think 10 and 8 pips on these two trades. So um, I don't expect much from it. Again, it's just I just got in these trades. So all right, one just got taken out. If you were on the live stream, you guys saw me measure down to this point as like the take profit. So it did hit. It's still going. Um, so I'll just leave it with the trail and stop going and just, what is that? 349. Still got 2 minutes on the candle. I'm just gonna take this because I'm ready to stop, so I can take a break, so I can take a nap. So I'm just gonna take this. All right, I'm just gonna take that. All right, so I'm just gonna take that. I'm gonna end this stream, take a break, because I've been up since like 3. So take a break and get the family up, have some breakfast, maybe take a nap, and come back and do like like some naked trading. So hopefully you guys will be able to stick around and check that out. Um, Good life. Quick question: How are you? How are you with your trade? Um, I know that. Oh, that's what's up. Thanks, man. Um, I know that you said you were waiting. You're waiting for support at 133, 453. Just text you. Who are you, Good Life? Oh, that's right. That's right. We connected. We connected on IG. My bad. My bad. Okay. Well, I mean, if you're subscribed and oh, okay. You talking about for your trade? Okay, yeah, yeah, that's fine. I'll hit you up. I will definitely hit you up. I'll hit you up to see how your trade goes. But I'll be back live, guys. I'm just gonna take a quick break. All right, I'll be back. Always remember, I can't end the stream without saying this. Always remember, if you stay in God, you will stay in control. Happy pip fishing. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.